Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie, or as some of y'all know me as Ange. Today I'm just going to be doing a simple get ready with me on how I did this soft glam look. This is just something normal I would do. It's not like a super beat or anything, but if you'd like to see how I achieved this look and get to know me, then please continue to watch, like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, so I know I look super crazy, but I already cleansed my face with just this regular face cleanser that I use from CVS. I went in with an energizing witch hazel, and then I moisturized with this Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, which I use always because I have super dry skin. So this is what I've been using recently. It's a Smashbox primer, which I've actually like really been feeling because I'm brown, but I get red too. And I'm just about to let y'all know, like, I'm just about to talk. Like, I talk. So I don't put on like too much primer, and honestly, I'm out of like the really good one that I was using because I was using a my YSL, and then I stopped putting on as much makeup for a while, and yeah, I wasn't wearing makeup, so I haven't re-upped on my stuff. But I usually use the YSL primer, which is really bomb. So this is basically the concealer that's like my go-to goat, and I'm actually really feeling the fact that I don't have long ass nails right now because it kind of makes it really hard to do your makeup without getting makeup all over your fingers. So basically I'm just gonna prep my eyes, and today I'm just doing like a really natural, well, it's not gonna be natural, it's gonna be quite a bit of makeup, but because you can see my eyes are dark. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna do something like just a regular beat. Everybody who knows me knows that I usually, when I like was working at Hooters or working at night places, I would wear like full ass beat, eyeshadow, everything, you know. But since I've just been working a different job and I haven't been feeling like doing shit, I've been going for a more natural kind of, you know, just look. And I'm going right now with this MAC 242S brush, which is just obviously a concealer brush, and I'm not like defining anything with this. I'm just making sure that I'm getting in all those little lines because I do have a cracky ass face. No, I'm kidding, but I just like to make sure that there's no spots, because when I just start going with my beauty blender, girl. So then I do go in with the beauty blender after, and I just kind of smooth that out. And then I always like to make sure that I get this little part inside, like the tear duct, because I feel like that part kind of gets left out sometimes when I'm doing my face. And that was some Morphe beauty blender, just like the regular one. I don't know if they have more than one, but I didn't like it at first. I'm starting to feel it though. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me, because I've never done this YouTube stuff, but actually I've started filming a lot of times and I just wasn't feeling it. But right now, girl, my son is asleep and I just feel wide awake, and it's pretty late. Not really, but in mom time it's late. It's like 11. So I mean, like, I'm awake, and so I'm just like, well, might as well do something. Anyways, my baby is young. He's 9 months. For those of y'all who know me, y'all know that basically, like, all I do is work, take care of my baby, and I do fitness stuff. I love meal prepping, which is something I'd like to incorporate into my channel if people would be interested in that. Just feel like it's really important to be a healthy person because, you know, it's important to take care of yourself. And so, yeah. But I mean, like, I know everybody says this, and if you don't have a kid, you're probably like, yeah, whatever, bitch. But having a baby calms you down. Like, some people, it calmed me down a lot. And so the person that I was before, it was just like super motherfucking wild. I wasn't bad, but I was fun. And now I'm kind of like chilling. So anyways, I prepped my eyes with that. And then I've been really, really feeling this powder that I get. I just get it at my local beauty store, and it's the Luxe Pro powder in the shade Banana. Which, I mean, every banana powder is basically the same, but this formula I really like. And I used to use the Laura Mercier powder, which I probably said that wrong, but whatever. And I've had it for like literally over a year, and it still lasts me. But I mix it with this. So, I already have some in here. So I was trying to show y'all my powder, and I spilled it all over my lashes. So this is like the Laura container, and then I put my banana powder inside. And so I've been using this Morphe brush, and I seriously love it. It's the M335, and I've just been using this basically for like a powder like kind of method that I've been doing, because I used to put like a lot of powder all over the place, but instead of like putting it with the beauty blender and like kind of just wiping it off, I want it to be in there and defined into those creases. So I've been setting my eyes with this, and I really like it. So I mean, it doesn't like look like it makes a huge difference, but I mean, like throughout the day it really does. And if you have like my kind of skin color, or you're browner, you want to go for something that's like more yellow or like golden tone, because you don't want to have your face all white. It does not look good in pictures. It just doesn't look good at all. And I mean, if you have lighter skin, I guess you would use white powder. I don't know, but I know that this works really good for like my skin color, because it just doesn't show up so bright. Okay, so I'm telling you, like, I'm not doing anything super crazy. I just like want a smooth kind of look. So I just cleaned all my makeup brushes and all that jazz. So the foundation I've seriously been feeling lately, and this is coming from someone who has used like so many high-end freaking foundations, like you don't even know. Like, I've spent so much money on foundations. But this one is a drugstore foundation, and I'm sure that some of y'all know it. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and it's just so bomb. I'm in the shade, I don't even know where the shade is. I'm in 3, which is light beige. And like I said, I'm just gonna take my Morphe beauty blender, and that's just what I use. Nothing special, nothing crazy. If anybody even watches this, if y'all could tell me if y'all would like to see me do like an eyeshadow look. If you follow my Instagram, I'll put it somewhere, because when I tell y'all, like, I just used to wear a lot of eyeshadow, and I really like it. I just haven't had anywhere to go, but I mean, like, I will be down. I bullshit you not. People say I know what I'm doing, so no, I'm kidding, but I will be down. I want to do something like purple, or even like, I used to do like a really pretty winged eyeliner. I did it like 2 days ago. I just don't feel like doing it right now. I just want to do something like smooth. I keep saying the same shit. But anyways, I have work in the morning, and I'm over here bullshitting. So I really didn't like this beauty blender at first, and I'm really starting to warm up to it, especially after like a couple of times really, really deep cleaning it, because I always obviously have it damp. But like today and last night I had it soaking, and after like it's just super damp, it's just pretty bomb. And obviously like that it has I like that it has this angle, because I like using it for powder, but I'm actually picky as fuck, so I use a whole ass different beauty blender for powder. I feel like the hardest part about posting this video for me is gonna be like exposing my bare face, because I'm just like, no. Like, it's not that I wear a shitload of makeup, but I just wear a shitload of makeup. I just like it, and I don't like the way that I haven't got sleep in so long. Like, my baby's been teething. I just started a new job. Sometimes a bitch just be stressed. Sometimes a bitch just be wanting to watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to stay up, and so I'll be motherfucking tired. Anyway, so I want to make sure that this is super blended. And honestly, like, I'm really not doing anything special in this tutorial or this get ready with me. But I just, like, I really love, like, that look where you have, like, foundation on fleek, concealer on fleek. I mean, these are my natural eyebrows, but just to look like that clean cut with some lashes, like, yes. So I'm gonna go back with my, this is just a yellow corrector. So actually my favorite concealer right now, which I really need to re-up on because as you're gonna see, I use a lot of concealer. I really like Morphe's concealer, and I really like Tarte. I like Shape Tape, and they never have my color when I go, so I'm probably gonna have to order it online. And I hate doing my makeup and seeing dry ass lips. So this is the NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie, which is really light. It looks really pretty with the lip liner, but I'm not about to do all that. So anyways, girl, if you don't want to see me put on a whole bunch of fucking concealer, just go. Like, really, I will irritate you. I just have really deep set eyes, and when I don't sleep, they're even worse. And like I said, I haven't been sleeping. So I like to get like really close in here because that's where I get the darkest. I actually thought about doing a red corrector today, but I didn't really feel that confident like doing it on video.
Hey, checking in. How's your business going?
That was my YouTube. Yeah, I didn't feel that comfortable doing the red corrector on video because I haven't done it in a long time, and I just was like, if I do it right now and I mess it up, I'm gonna be annoyed because I use like the LA Girl. It's kind of like an orange red, and honestly, sis, I've been needing it. So I can tell that I'm tired because I'm sounding real tired. Anyways, I'm gonna start with this first layer, and then I know I'm probably gonna go for a second and maybe like a second and a half, and I kind of just like to let it get in there. See the way, I mean, like, you can tell that these eyebrows, I mean, like my eyelids, they're set. They're not looking creasy or cracky, and it's the same thing that I'm gonna do with my under eye. And like I said, just blending with this brush, and I don't like to make it look too forced, so I kind of have to go back up into that eyelid, which I can just set again later. It's funny because usually I have long ass nails, and I don't know, I just haven't been feeling that vibe lately. I've just been at work and all that, and like I can do everything with long nails, but sometimes I just be feeling them mom vibes all the time, and I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. I want to let my nails heal all that acrylic for like 6 straight years. So this is like the first blend, which as you can see, it's not perfect, but I know I'm gonna go back in there. So I'm such an impatient person, like I don't even feel like fucking blending at all. And that's that tear duct part I'm talking about. Like, I get so annoyed at that part right there. So I know that my first video is probably gonna have like shitty editing, and like I'm not gonna know really like what to do, what to use, that kind of thing. And that like right now I didn't even really know like where to set up my camera or anything like that. And didn't really have a video plan, but hopefully as like things transpire, get better at it. So that was the first layer, and I'm gonna go back in, but I'm not gonna go like so much out because I already feel like that's covered and that's consistent. But like on the inside here, like as you can see, like I have those deep bags, and so I kind of just like want to go back in that area where it's the darkest and just hit that. Okay, so on another day, I'll probably go back in at least a couple more times right here. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. I went like that last time, and then I added like a little bit more right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take another beauty blender and I'm going to get in this powder, and I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit right under my eyes because eye crease bad. I used to put so much and I'm so annoyed with myself for doing that. Just throw a little bit more on those eyelids too, because I went back in there. And I used to not understand why people use powder, but I mean, that was like a long time ago because I've been using it for a long time. I like to have a blender just for powder because I don't like seeing it on my other beauty blenders. So I'm gonna go back in with that M335 Morphe. And this is called a chubby blender brush. And I live for it. It's so good. It gets right in those creases, which I'm sure not everybody needs, but girlfriend, I do. So something I've been having a little bit of trouble with since I haven't been doing my makeup consistently every day is like when I've been like blending my bronzer, it like looks so like patchy, like a little square, like instead of like blending in. So I'm gonna try to like kind of work on that today since I'm on camera and I'm in the mirror. I actually have time right now. And see how that goes. That face though. Okay, so everything's looking smooth. So now, like I say, I'm an LA girl person. I've tried a lot of freaking makeup, and sometimes, like either for my contour, I don't do a whole face contour, I usually just do bronzer. I either use this Anastasia foundation stick, which is a shit, and I use that in the color Mink. But lately I've been using this LA Girl in the color Toast. So basically I just put like a tiny bit. And then I go in with this stipple brush, by which I'm sure if you like makeup you recognize, it's Eco Tools. And I just cleaned out my brushes, so it's a little bit not wet, but I just like, I can't be so perfectionist on my bronzer, but I try to be better. I'm gonna have to kind of get like closer to the mirror for this, or just use this one. So I like to go in with like a color like this, and then on top I like to go in with the bronzer, and then sometimes I like to go in with the shimmery bronzer, and then on top a highlighter. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but I like to get kind of like that shadow going first before anything. Music sounds so different without the lyrics. So I just kind of like to get that thing out of the way, which for some people, like, that's enough. That like bronze is enough already, but not me, because I like this shit to be all the way turned up, all the way. And I am like so bipolar. Okay, so I have like another option for everything. So it's like I either use this or I use this all the time. So Obviously, you probably know that this is Too Faced and it's a milk chocolate light medium matte bronzer. But this is the LA Girl, which is super affordable and it is a shit. This one is in the color Warm Honey. Bitch, don't do me. Even my mom, who doesn't even like do makeup like that, is like, where'd you get this? Like, what is this? This is live. Like, it is. So this is another Eco Tools brush, and it's just called the Full Plush brush, which is what oh my gosh. I just cleaned this, that's so annoying. I got this brush at the beauty store the other day, and I love it. And obviously, like this whole video, I've been on some drugstore shit lately, so don't let nobody tell you that you need to go spend $600 at Sephora, which I would do it again, and I probably will soon, but right now I've just been feeling beauty store makeup. And yeah, this is like an angled powder brush by J Cat Beauty. Like, who the fuck is that? And I'm just like obviously fanning light. This is really annoying. I mean, like, I don't know if that's too much for y'all, but I like that. Like, look. And then obviously go in the other side. I'm really specific about when I like to use certain makeup. So if I'm doing like a purple look, I'm gonna go for like a silver highlighter, a more white looking highlighter. If I'm doing a brown look, I'm gonna go for a more gold highlighter. If I'm doing a brown look, I'm gonna use this bronzer. If I'm doing something purple or cool tone, I'm gonna use the other one, the Too Faced. I just feel like that looks better on me. I also have this badass Too Faced highlighter that's called Diamond Light, in this Fenty one that I have, and those are both like really white looking ones, and I've been wanting to use those for like a tutorial where I do a cool tone makeup, because I don't use them a lot and they're just like bomb as fuck. So as you can see, it's not like a contour, but I have like that bronze going on. And usually I use this Morphe M183 brush for my highlight, but today, since that one's not dry because it's a little bit thicker, I'm gonna use my Morphe M310, which is like the OG highlighter brush that I bought from them. This is the first Morphe brush I ever bought, and I fell in love with it. Then I fell out of love with it. Then I fell back in love with it. So before I do that, actually, that brush that I had put down, the Eco Tools brush, I'm going to go in with this Bella Terra stuff that I've had forever. It's just like this bronzer, a mineral bronzer in the shade Sensual. And I'm just going to get that, and it's really freaking pigmented. So I'm just going to get what's on the lid, and I'm going to dust that, and then just kind of go over that bronzer. And as you can see, like, it adds something extra without you being like, I'm gonna do a full face. You fooling them, because you really are doing a full face. So then I'm gonna go in with that brush I said, Morphe. Actually, sorry, before that, I'm going to get this thing I've had forever. It's Too Faced Perfect Flush brush, and I just kind of like go through the middle on it and just, or NARS Orgasm. That's my second go-to blush. It's actually my first go-to, but this one's been cute lately. So I just kind of like to add that And then I get the Morphe brush. And then a highlighter I've super been feeling that I seriously cracked is Morphe, and it's called Spark. And I cracked this the other day. Actually, my son dropped it, but it's okay. Tragic. So just get that on here, and then I kind of like it with the other brush better, but it's okay. Get some on my nose. Not enough. Okay, so my friend got me this Milani one the other day, and this is in the shade Strobe Light, number 3. And I actually really like adding this one on top of the other one. My friend literally came out of the store. She's like, bitch, look what I got you. I was like, you're such a fucking good friend. Like, who just goes in the store and's like, I'm gonna buy my friend a highlighter? Like, okay, sis, come through. Oh, another place. Oh my gosh, I'm heartbroken. Good thing I'm gonna take it right off. I always put powder right here because in my smile line I crease bad. It's embarrassing. So there's this thing that keeps showing up in my makeup, and I don't know where it came from, but I seriously love it. It's from ColourPop, and it's called Lunch Money. It says Super Shock Cheek, and the consistency is like it's like squishy, and I love it. I go in right here in the tear ducts with those, with that, I mean, and then I also go in the eyebrow, brow bone, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I'll make sure that I get a close-up of it when my makeup's done. So I kind of just like the way it adds like that pop right there. And obviously I really like just like that pop look. So I'm gonna go in with this Diamond Milk from Fenty, which I'm sure everybody knows because it's the shit, on top of my Fortune Cookie by NYX. This, actually, like one time I was just like chilling at the mall, I was pregnant, and my baby's dad came out of nowhere like with the Sephora bag, and I was all cranky, and I was like, what? And he like gave me that lip gloss with like some highlighters and stuff, and I was just like, what? Because they had told me that they were sold out, and so I was like really booty hurt. Then I got it. Okay, so then I'm gonna go with the Iconic London spray, which I have like the dark one. It doesn't really have like a name or anything. And then after that, I go with my MAC Prep and Prime, which is the GOAT, and I have mine in the Japanese Cherry Blossom edition. And then I'm going to do some light mascara and just any whatever mascara. I don't care because I'm about to put on lashes. Yes, I said it. I don't care right now. It's funny because I'm about to just take it all off. I think I'm going to get back on camera when I'm done putting my lashes on. So, okay, so I'm back with the lashes, and the person who works in my beauty store put me on this badass lash glue called Super Strength Hold by Kiss. I love it, and I'm someone who wears lashes a lot. And then I'm going to go also with the NYX Lip Lee in 09. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that over both of my glosses. So then, I know this is like super middle school, but I've been on this lately. I'm just gonna go in with like a jet black, or not jet black. I'm gonna go in with a black liner. And I'm just gonna do like my waterline. And obviously I did mascara on my bottom lashes too. So I think I'm just gonna come back when I'm finished with everything. So I totally forgot to make an outro, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to somehow put my Instagram name in here somewhere. So thank you guys for taking the time, and I'm sorry I forgot to make an outro.